Today is the final day of our new moon energy. It's time to look back over the last several weeks and understand where we excelled and maybe where we have dropped the ball. So, as we contemplate this, we may see patterns emerging of what has held us back. And as we prepare to step into a full moon energy, our Aquarian moon will shed light on how to remove barriers in unique and inventive ways moving forward. So sit back, relax, and let's explore the cosmic energies. And together, we can gain an understanding of how to embrace this energy, utilize this energy, and move forward today and every day. So hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thanks for being here. Thanks for all the positive, loving support you send me each and every day. And welcome to your daily focus for August the 29th, 2023. Now, my first edition of Tilly's Tales and Tidbits newsletter has come out and it's available. So head on over to my website, tilly.today, and subscribe so you never miss an issue. And if you signed up prior to this past Sunday at midnight Eastern Standard Time, your name went into a hat for a free set of 30 Days to Greater Self-Love, the book and journal set. So the names have been picked. The winners will be announced at the end of this video. So stick around for that. And thank you to everyone who took the time to sign up and enter. I mean, for supporting me in so many ways. Really, I was humbled. I was overjoyed by the large response. So thank you. Okay, numerology. The energy of the 29, right? Well, the 29 is about learning periods that enter our life. Okay, the 29 energy asks a lot more from us because 2 plus 9 is an 11 energy. So its core number is 11, the master number. So it invites us to work harder, to show up for the challenges, to look that challenge in the eye and see how you're going to overcome it. Now, it's a lot more work that we're given, but the successes are so much greater. So it's about meeting our commitments, our obligations, showing up consistently day in and day out, whether that's 5 minutes a day or 8 hours a day. And if we look at the daily numerology, it would be an 8 plus an 11 plus a 7, so that's 26. 26 brings in messages, it brings in good news, it allows us to celebrate each other, but more of a group expansion. 2 plus 6 is an 8 energy. So 8 is abundance in our pocket. 8 is financial rewards. So your messages, your good news could have something to do with a small win, maybe a bump in pay, maybe a business opportunity or a business idea. A new way to create money or make money work better for you. Investments. So pay attention to the messages out there. Pay attention to the news that you receive today. Because that 8 energy will ask you to, yes, embrace your courage, embrace your strength, and take a risk on you, yourself, your beliefs, your wisdom, and take a risk on you. Sun is in Virgo, moon is in Aquarius. So today we are attracted to the unusual, the extraordinary, the unconventional. We strive for fairness, for honesty, and we move towards new and unique ways of approaching the world around us. The moon will square Jupiter and Uranus, giving this really strong energy to see patterns, okay? And we can come up with some unusual but useful ideas. So we need to stay open-minded and open to change. So look at how you've come through these last couple of weeks. Some of the goals you set at the beginning of the new moon, and where are you faring? How are you faring? And think about maybe some of those places where you excelled, and maybe you could expand how you are excelling. And also look at what held you back. What didn't allow you to go forward in some way? What didn't, it was tripping you up. And it might be your own fear. It might be the fear of people won't like what you're doing or people won't accept you in the same way. Because we all want to be liked. We all want to be accepted. We all want to be loved, right? So, I mean, it's a very, very good fear, right? When we question those things. But to know that they love you for you. And truly, they'll love anything that you do or say just because you're you. So it's about growing yourself and seeing how you can step into those things and overcoming those fears. Okay, let's turn to the cards. And remember, please, to subscribe, ring the bell, so you are notified every time that I release new content. Okay. I said one more shuffle. They weren't quite ready for us yet. Okay. Oh, look at this as our underlying energy. It's about healing. It's about, we could bring up, as we look over the last 2 weeks, some things that, places where we're not forgiving ourselves. Places where we are not honoring our true worth or value. Places where we put other situations, other environments, other people in front of our own needs and wants and desires. So it could be a very meditative kind of day for us. Even though it's in Aquarius, the moon's in Aquarius. It could be, we're stepping into situations to remind us of this. To allow healing in our life. To see where we've judged ourselves too harshly. To see where we just need to be our own best friend. Our first card is the Death card. The Death card is about throwing off that cloak. I'm getting a strong sense today about opening up to our own authenticity, our own, taking off all the masks that we wear to fit in, to please others, and be ourselves, be our unique self. So that makes a lot of sense under the Aquarian energy, because even though we are very fair-minded and we want fairness and equality for all, we also look at our own fairness. And so today could be a very strong day where we can really reflect on how we treat ourselves. And throwing off that cloak once we go into public and show our true selves. And just be us. And not have to be, polite to the boss, or, well, I guess we still have to be polite to the boss, but being ourselves. Not pretending to be somebody else. And we do that in so many situations when we're meeting somebody new. We're different than the person we are at work, and we're different from the person we are at home. And usually it's only when we are with ourselves, or usually childhood friends. Childhood friends, we kind of let down our barriers as well. We just reveal it all, because we could reveal it all when we were young children. We've learned to build a cloak. We've learned to master sitting there with that cloak, with our weapon, so that nobody can hurt us, nobody can harm us. We shield ourselves. So this is about allowing your inner child to come forth. This is about you feeling the freedom of liberation, of just truly being yourself, and allowing that to be your spark in the universe. We have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is roll up your sleeves and get to work. It's about, I see the turtle. So, it's about not trying to race things through and not race through things, but rather to go at your own pace, your own development level, your own comfort zone, so to speak, and show up every day. Show up every day to create your tomorrow. One step at a time, one little nugget at a time. Break it all down into bite-sized pieces. Here we hold the paintbrush of our tomorrow. And here we take this wall that was once completely brick, and we're slowly painting this entranceway, this archway, this doorway to our tomorrow. We're doing the background right now. And pretty soon we'll move lower and we'll start making that path forward. And how do we make that path forward? Usually it is through the full moon energy. Usually it is allowing ourselves that release or that forgiveness or that healing, that completion in our life, that leaving the past in the past, of taking the lessons forward and nothing else and applying it to our future, of growing our successes, and growing ourselves. And we have the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is about rest and recuperation. Now, many times, many people will say during new moons, during full moons, 48 hours before, 48 hours after, their energy is so depleted. They just want to crawl up in their bed with a good book and a cup of hot cocoa. They just, and so if you are feeling that, then try your hardest to honor that in any way that you can, of relaxing, of letting go, of regenerating yourself, so that you can experience the energy of, in this case, the full moon, with all of its beautiful healing energy. And we are going towards a healing time. This is about taking off the armor. This is about laying down the weapons. This is about taking care of ourselves, listening to our bodies, understanding that we need to sometimes take it slow, because it's not a race, it's a lifelong journey. Okay, let's get we had a card from another deck try to sneak in there, a Journey of Love card. They're just about the same size. Okay, an oracle card. Nature's Whispers. And what does nature whisper to us today? It is about 32. Trust your own understanding. So trust your own mind, your understanding of how you see the situation, of how you value things. That just because somebody else doesn't do it the same way doesn't mean it's right or wrong. It's you. It's the unique you. And trusting yourself. That you are beautiful. That you don't need to put on a mask in order to be accepted or loved. That you can be loved and accepted just the way you are. The information you are receiving is reliable and accurate. Look deeply into the situation before making any commitments. You have the foresight and the ability to discern that there is more than meets the eye. Everything will be revealed at the appropriate time. Don't feel the need to prove yourself. Be patient and allow things to unfold as they will. Trust in your own observations and knowledge, for they hold your truth. Sorry, I always drift. I'm like that with a cell phone when I'm driving. That's why I never text and drive, because this is what I do. Even when I'm just trying to hit the right button, my maps doesn't allow me to type in anything when I'm driving, which is a good thing. But it shouldn't allow me to even tap that screen. I want to hear an audiobook. I want to hear a song, right? It's just, it goes south for me. I know my limitations, so I do apologize for the card drifting back and forth, but I guess it's just who I am, and I'm here to be authentic. Okay, so let's move forward and get our animal card, giving us some wise and divine wisdom. Oh my gosh, this deck does not want to cooperate. Okay, and we have the moose, the wisdom. Oh, hang on a second here. Okay, for you it was a mere second. For me, it was about 10 minutes. That was Paul. So I had to answer my my phone, and it was like I was covering the mic right away because it's like, oh no, because that's considered a violation of having a known song play in the background. So, but that's my cell phone ring is be happy. Anyways, we were with the moose and we were with wisdom. I so apologize for that. It kind of got me right off you know my beat there that I was in. Anyways, the moose, wisdom. Let your head and mind reach for the stars. Let your head and mind reach for the stars. So imagine your tomorrow. Know the possibilities of what you can step into. Understand that it's waiting for you. But you have to do the work in order to get there. That was the three energy today. The three of, what was it? The three of wands? Three of pentacles, sorry. That we have to do the work and the slow and steady. If we hear of a way that we can do a jump and a leap, chances are it's not going to work out at all. We'll find ourselves back in the same place, still having to do the work. Okay, can I still read it, or did I mess it up there? Because my eyes just aren't what they used to be. Okay, so you keep your feet grounded on the earth. So keep your feet grounded on the earth. So don't get lost in fantasy land right now. Keep it practical in your thoughts. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. Okay, so your intuition, your gut feelings will tell you a lot. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. The ancestors speak through you. So once in a while, ask them what their opinion is, what they would do, and see the thoughts that form in your mind after that. Just sit there in silence and wait for some kind of next thought to come about. So the moose is here today to give us wisdom. Oh, okay, and now to announce the winners, right? Of the 30 Days of Greater Love, Greater Self-Love. The 30 Days of Greater Self-Love book and journal set. Okay, so the winners in no particular order are Lisa Thompson, GAIL KENYON, and Shirley Murray. So thank you to everyone who took time to sign up for my newsletter. Lisa, GAIL, Shirley, watch your email, okay? Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.